Hey y'all, back at it again with Energy Fix Tarot, coming to do another reading. Like, subscribe the video at the end, or you can like and subscribe now. Okay, I'm about to clear the energies. Like always, I pre-shuffle my cards because I got millions of decks, so I don't know which ones I'm gonna use. But let's get these messages out here. I'm gonna start with this deck. Okay, somebody is self-sabotaging themselves. They need to take small steps in order to balance themselves. They also need to trust. It would be a good idea for you to surrender to change. Things change, people change. But it's time for you to change. You got some things going on that needs to be changed. So you need to make a decision to change so your life can move into a different direction and you can get out of this inner conflict that you've been having with yourself. And with that being said, it's all divinely guided. It's with the power of the divine, okay? So let's see. I'm gonna use this deck. So yeah, no need to self-sabotage. It's okay. Pick your head up, you know. Don't sit there with your head held down. Always hold your head up no matter what's going on. I mean, having your head down is not working for you because all you end up doing at the end of the day is sabotaging yourself. Now, what good is sabotaging yourself when you could be moving forward? Yeah, somebody's in their head. That's that self-sabotage. They're in their head. And small steps, meaning you got to put the work in. I ain't saying you got to do it all in one day, but you have to take the initiative to put the work in. And you'll start to move forward. Balance. So you could be possibly getting into a relationship that's going to lead you to marriage. But you got to get out your head. You got to put the work in. It's not going to just happen overnight. It's going to be a journey. Are you willing to take this journey? You just got to trust and believe that you gonna find that official person. But you got to surrender to change. Are you willing to change to be that official person or find that official person? The inner conflict you're having is a concern, or someone's concern, because they know that you're having inner conflict. And it's divinely guided. You could be wanting more children. You could be being childish right now by not putting in the work and being stuck in your head. So you can get this marriage right here. But are you willing to go on the journey? Are you? You're expecting something, but you got to get out your head about it. Whew, it is hot, y'all. It was 107 today, and it's probably still about 105 outside. Okay. Yeah, the 10 of Cups. Yeah, so get out your head about this Ten of Cups situationship. You walking away from something. I mean, you got all your cups on the ground. But that's the small steps. Maybe one of the small steps you need to take was walking away. Maybe it was the toxic. It's the devil card here. So that person that you could be dealing with, that's why you need to balance. You need to balance this relationship you have. Because if you don't, it's just going to remain toxic or turn toxic. And you almost, this is a completion card. It says completion. So, I mean, you completed the journey. You know, but you gotta trust. Do you trust yourself enough to know that you completed the journey? Or do you trust yourself enough to complete the journey? And then you got the Temperance. That's your angels stepping in. But you gotta surrender. Some things you gotta put down in order to become this official person. Somebody want a marriage with you. They see you as the official person. They're willing to take this journey with you. But the inner conflict has somebody feeling ruined, like the relationship is ruined. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. And, you know, that's... You're the Queen of Pentacles. You have the power of the divine stepping in. So maybe you are this person's official person. They want marriage with you and a baby. They see you as the Queen of Pentacles, but you just got to trust in yourself and put your best foot forward so you can move forward. Okay? I'm drawing cards. Oh, y'all don't even know. I got the fans on and I'm sitting in here sweating bullets as I do this read. But I know I haven't posted. Yes, I haven't posted in a day or two. So I said, let me get my viewers what they want. How I'm expect y'all to like and subscribe if I don't have any videos put out. Okay? See what I'm saying? Somebody's in their head. They're self-sabotaging themselves about this love situation. But love, it grows stronger over time. That's the Ten of Cups. I can't make this up. You walking away, or you feel like walking away, you just want to leave the cups back there. The connection is a true soul connection, though. But it's been a journey for you two. You guys didn't get to the point to where you're at overnight. You know, you got to think about the moments that brought you guys joy when you guys were together. You know, or if you guys get together, because it could be that you are already with this person, or it could be somebody is looking at you like a potential marriage partner, or you could already be in a marriage. But you got to think of the moments that brought you two together, that made you happy. What was you so in love with this person about? Are you prepared to accept the journey, where the journey is leading you? You have to embrace the fate that's in store for you. I mean, the relationship could be resurrected if you feeling like it's some dead spots in it. There's room for resurrection in this relationship. See, we got acceleration, concern. See, they're concerned about this moving forward. But you're gonna have to get on the ball in order to start to see the results that you want. And love is in the air. Hold on, y'all. And yeah, love is in the air. So somebody love this Queen of Pentacles. They want to have a child with her. They want to marry her. They're concerned about moving forward. Something happened, and this person is concerned. They don't know if they should move forward with you or if they should just put the brakes on it altogether. But you guys might not even be speaking right now at the moment. You guys could just be on a little bit of break. But somebody's hurting right now. They're in their head, which is self-sabotaging this Ten of Cups relationship, which led somebody to feeling like putting the work in. Like they want to put the work in, but they're walking away. And it's a soul connection. Thinking about all the different moments that you guys had together. They want to be fair. They want it to be balanced. But how do I balance this out without putting in the work? You have to accept what fate has in store for you. So you got to put the work in. You got to trust. And somebody could be strategizing because they've been on a journey with this other person. It hasn't been an easy road for them. And they know that. They might have even done this person wrong in the past. Could have been ghosting them, leaving them on the back burner or whatever. But they do want to make it right. But somebody need to be willing to change because that person really sees you as the official person. They got to be willing to change so they can embrace the fate. Because I'm looking here, it seems like it's definitely divinely guided. With Temperance, I mean, you concerned about the relationship, concerned about where is it going? Is it gonna go somewhere further? But you really have to get rid of that inner conflict. And then once you get rid of that inner conflict, you will no longer have the Ten of Swords. Feel like you're ruined. But that's all in your head. You need to get that out your head. And you're concerned. But love is definitely in the air. So, I mean, it's up to you on how you're going to move forward from here on out. But this was definitely a deep, intense soul connection. And I believe that the other person wants this as well. Just as bad as you want it, they want it too. But somebody is just in their head right now. They're definitely in their head. I don't know what happened, what's going on, but somebody's going within in order to seek the answers for the questions that they're having about this connection. They even want children with you. You got the Queen of Pentacles, Cupid. Like, love is in the air. It's definitely love there. With the power of divine, you guys can't get together, get married. You can be that official person. You just got to get out your head. Don't be so fixated on outcomes. I mean, you want to have a child with this person. I mean, it's possible, but you too fixated on the outcome, and you too worried about, does this person love me? Do they really love me? Do they really want to be with me? Do they want to marry me? Why am I waiting for this person? Should I wait for this person? Or should I just leave it all behind and just move on and find somebody new? Because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in this person's head. But I mean, those feelings will come up when you're in love with someone and you're unsure if they feel the same way. But in order to, you can't just read how somebody feels. You know, actions speaks louder than words. Think about how it was when you guys were together. Was this person consistent? Did they leave you out in the cold a lot? Do they show interest, or do they do it only when it's convenient for them? And if you was to get with this person, say y'all did get married and have a child, will it leave you stuck in your head? or all these thoughts, the Ten of Swords, feeling, and you feel like it'll be ruined, or you feel like the relationship's ruined. I mean, but whatever it is, somebody, they might come back. If somebody left, they do love you. Okay, this person does love you, and they're probably willing to come back, but maybe somebody needs to prove themselves. Maybe somebody made a mistake, or maybe somebody thinks somebody made a mistake. You know, could be messy people around that sabotage this relationship, and now somebody's concerned about it being completely ruined. But in order to see the results that you want, you're going to have to get out your head. You're going to have to clear those thoughts. Get out your head, clear those thoughts so you can move forward. Now, I'm not saying, oh, move forward, like, oh, this person doesn't want me, I'm going to just jump into another relationship or whatever. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative. I'm not finna tell nobody to sit here and wait on nobody. And I'm not going to tell nobody not to wait on nobody. But you know, if you know this is for you. If that person loves you, if you love that person, you need to get it together. If you want this marriage, this child, this Cupid situation. But with the Eight of Cups, somebody definitely did walk away. I mean, y'all could have just been going through something in a relationship at the time, and somebody's like, you know what, I got a lot on my plate right now, so I'm gonna just take a step back. You know, I need to put the work in. I gotta put the work in right here somewhere else. But once I finish putting the work in on self over here, then by that time maybe I can come back and we can get married. And that'll be our journey, you know. Be prepared to accept what the fate has in store for you. You know, so accept the journey. Because you're that official person. But you need to surrender to change. Get out of your head. Work towards the goals that you want to achieve. If this relationship is one of the goals that you want to achieve, you got to put the work in. It's not going to be an easy road. I mean, there's no such thing as a perfect relationship. You're going to have ups, you're going to have downs. I mean, you know, y'all might be in one of those relationships where y'all on and off again, on and off again, on and off again. But somebody's looking at you differently now. See, I can't make this up. Four Cups. Somebody just sitting there. They daydreaming. The Emperor. So he's the one who walked away. But he sees you as his star. See the marriage card. It's right underneath the marriage card. Wow. Ten of Swords came out again. You got to get out your head. You still stuck in your head about this. Trying to strategize. You want to trust, but you don't know what to trust. And then we got the Seven of Swords. Still more thoughts. Like, it's vultures around. People trying to be that official person. They just coming in here trying to steal what you can have with somebody else. Okay? But you got to surrender to the change. Don't let them vultures in. Six of Wands. You are being seen. They're concerned. They see you. They see your worth. The Knight of Swords. He's chasing. He wants to chase you. He's coming for you. He's coming back for you. So, I mean, he's running after you. Like, don't go. Don't leave. This is divinely orchestrated. They want to be with you. But for right now, he just had to walk away. Not saying that he walked away for good, but he looks at you as the star in his eyes. I mean, he's reminiscing, thinking about all the times. I mean, you guys could have had a toxic relationship at one point in time. But he wants to bring balance to the situation, and that's why he wants to marry you. He wants to balance the situation out. Because you do make this person very happy. You bring them a lot of joy. But it's up to you. What you gonna do? You gonna stay stuck in your head? Stay stuck in the past? Are you gonna move forward and just keep on working on yourself at the moment? Clear those thoughts, get out your head. And then once you ground yourself, try connecting with this person again. Or maybe they'll probably, once they feel like you grounded yourself, maybe they'll reach out to you and try to connect with you. But the universe definitely wants to bring you two together. Because if you look at this card, he's running. He's running towards that bike. He about to come. He coming. He coming for his baby. He running towards that bike so he can hop on it. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card from my angel. I think it's Angel Messages deck. Let's see what messages the angels have for you. Okay. All right. I am diplomatic. You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcomes. So yeah, you just got to look at the situation as a whole. And once you sit down, get out your head, look at the situation as a whole, look at it from your perspective and try to see it from that person's perspective. And once you do that, you should be able to come up with an answer. But yeah, love is definitely in the air. Somebody just had to take a break for a little bit, which got somebody stuck in their head. But you're definitely seen as this official person. This person want to marry you. They see you as an official person. They want to have a kid with you. They don't want to just give up on a relationship that they've been trying to have with you. You know, been working on it, putting in the work for it. It's been a long journey. Could have been dealing with this person for some years. That's a 10 card. Could be 10 years. Could be 10 months. Yeah. But they definitely want to put the work in with you. You know, you have an open mind. You know, you're very open-minded and very compassionate and tolerant. And this person know that you've been very compassionate towards them and tolerant of a lot of shit. A lot of shit probably had you in your head for a long time about this relationship. You know, and you like to be able to talk to this person so you can express yourself, so that you can improve the relationship. So you just gonna have to be expressive. Maybe you are a person who don't hide their feelings. You know, you're very in touch with your feelings and you will express them. But you're going to have to start working on realizing what you feel like. What do you feel inside your soul's mission is? Do you feel like your soul mission is to be with this person and have a kid? Do you feel that deep down inside of your soul? Do you believe? Because you got to trust. You know, the universe is working on this. You got a higher purpose in this life that's yours, and it's only for you to fulfill. But you need to unleash the powers that you have within yourself in order to see this whole situation as a whole. And you'll be able to get back on track. And then watch, mark my words, this could be a kind of person, like, when you're doing bad, it might seem like this person's never around when you're doing bad, but as soon as you start doing good, this person pop up. So maybe you're not doing so good right now. Maybe you having so many inner conflicts that interfered with your relationship with this person. So maybe they just kind of fell back a little bit, like, yeah, let that person get their mind right. Let them get it together. And once they get it together, I'm going to come back, you know, because I'm coming back to get my empress. The emperor here saying that. Because you see it in the cards. He wants to marry you. He looks at you. You're definitely a star. But with the Ten of Swords, you got two Ten of Swords cards. So both of y'all could be up in your head about this relationship. I mean, you are definitely being encouraged by the ethers to continue on your present life path. So don't give up. I mean, you got to be determined. Make your determination even greater. And the success of your future, the success in your future will come. But you gotta be determined. You gotta be strong. Don't be down and out about it. I know it hurt. Love is a painful thing, but what's for you is for you, and it cannot be taken away. Nobody can take anything away from you that's for you and that's meant to be for you. Okay, so yeah, maybe y'all just on a little break right now with the Ten of Swords. That's why an imprisonment card, imprisonment thoughts up in his head, or she's up in her head, because she possibly is like, man, I've been working on this relationship for so long. I want to get married. I thought I was the official person, but I don't know, and I wanted a baby with this person. But it don't seem like he wants that with me. It seems like he's walking away. Because you're not communicating with this person right now. That's why you're in your head so much. There's no communication between you and this person right now. And both of y'all are in y'all head about it. Not just one, even though the Emperor is clearly the one who walked away from the situation. He's in his head too. He's sitting up there thinking about it. Like, man, I want my baby back. You know, he want his baby back. He want to come get you, marry you. So y'all can have this celebration of marriage. But right now, he's holding back. He probably got hurt. So he's holding back. And possibly conflicted about this relationship. That's why we got two Ten of Swords cards. Both of y'all in y'all head about this relationship. And that's why he detached. He detached first. But you got to look at the big picture. I mean, your spirit guides and guardian angels possibly could step in. But you just got to be patient. You just got to be patient. I mean, patience is a virtue, right? Have positive expectations. Like, okay, he is coming back. He's just taking a break right now. We are gonna get married. We is gonna have a child together. You know, I just got to get out my head, and let me get out my head and start focusing on me. Focus on me, but as far as bettering myself and bettering my life. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to get you a better job. You know, maybe you want to stop hanging around with a certain group of friends. Or maybe you want to change the way that you dress. Maybe you want to dress, you know, a different type of way now to maybe feel different about yourself. Maybe you want to lose some weight. Whatever it is, do it, okay? Because the longer you sit around in your head thinking about this relationship and how he walked away, that's going to be the longer it's going to take you or take him to come back in. Because y'all, he can feel you. Y'all pulling on each other right now. You know, right now, y'all both are just happen to be in a growth cycle. This is a cycle for growth. It might not see any growth in y'all relationship, but you guys both need to grow. Now, I'm not saying grow apart. You can grow in many different ways. Like I said, go back to school, get you a better paying job, whatever it is that you want to do. And while you working on yourself, he's possibly working on himself. Because he walked away from the 8 of Cups. But you got the 10 of Cups right there. So maybe that's what got him in his head, the 10 of Cups relationship. But he walked away from the 8 of Cups. So maybe it was another person in the picture. You know? And you could possibly, maybe he detached because he felt too attached. Maybe things were moving too fast. But you've been trying to acquire knowledge about the situation. But since you guys aren't communicating with each other right now, how are you going to get the knowledge? You got to get it from the Most High. That's the only way you're going to get the knowledge that you're seeking about your possible future with this man or woman. You know, this person could be insecure right now. Or they could be trying to manipulate the situation to work in their favor the way they want it to play out. But from the looks of it, somebody walked away. But they want to offer something. But it got to become, the relationship has to get balanced. They're not going to offer this marriage if the relationship is not balanced. So in order to balance it, you got to get out your head and trust and believe. I mean, you got the Journey card right here, and then you got the 10 of Swords. What is both those cards doing? They got their back turned and they're walking. 10 of Swords. The Journey card is 10. 10s are ending, and 10s are endings. But you gotta accept the fate. This cycle could be completed. This could be the end of that cycle, to where when they do come back in, they could come in with that offer of marriage. But you got to be disciplined, because it's love. It is love here. It is love here. And that person has definitely set up some boundaries. But pay attention. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your gut feelings. If you feel like deep down inside in your heart that this person is going to come back, just continue to work on yourself. You progress. Don't sit around waiting on this person all mopey and not doing anything, letting yourself go, letting your hair go. Get up. Go to the gym. Get that body right. Keep it tight. You know, so when they do come back in, they be like, damn, okay. You've been doing some things when I wasn't around. Okay, you still look good. You know, get creative. I don't know what it is that you like to do, you know, but do something creative. You know, get you a hobby outside of the things that you normally do. And you definitely have an inner knowing, a higher knowing that it's more to this story than where it left off at. This story isn't over. Y'all two has been writing this story for a good minute, okay? This story ain't over yet. And Deep down inside, you know it's not over. You know this story isn't over. You're being divinely guided. But you got to transform. You're being divinely guided to have patience, use your intuition, and start transforming some things around in your life so you can be the better version of you when this person do come back around after leaving those cups on the ground. You know? And then that way when that person come back, y'all possibly can have a child and have a celebration of life. You know? But your angels are going to definitely step in. You know, just stay prayed up. You know, that's all you can do. Stay prayed up. You know? And continue to be kind and consider that person's feelings. Like they should consider your feelings about how you feel about the situation. Because both of y'all are sitting here hurting. Change your perception. You know, if you change your perception, it'll lead you to that sacred union, that relationship, that nice, loving, caring romance, that partnership. Okay? So, let me see. Your soul is preparing you to reestablish trust in the process. What did I say? Protect your relationships. Love can conquer anything. What did I say? Don't get caught up in an illusion in your head. You need to attract right now, okay? So you got to manifest this. It's more than just sitting here saying, oh, I want this person back. Manifest. You work with the universe like the universe is going to work with you, okay? And look, it's a twin flame, so they'll be back. They'll be back. I mean, right now you're being tested. This is a test from the universe. Now, are you going to pass it or are you going to fail it? But yeah, you got to protect your relationships. Protect the love that you have for this person. And they need to do the same. But you got to differentiate. I can't even say the dang on word right now. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. You got to make sure that when this person come back in, they not playing no games. They're not about to just walk away from this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not about to keep walking in and out of my life, giving me the illusion that I can possibly have something more with you. Then you just, first we had 10 of cups, then we go down to an 8 of cups. We're not even done with this journey. Like, we're taking small steps towards each other. Now you just turned around and just left everything. But yeah, start preparing for your person to come in. And when you come in, be the best version of you. Pray. Continue to pray. Stay prayed up, okay? Stay prayed up. Dreams do come true. But don't let it be an illusion. Don't let it be an illusion to you. Don't get caught up in the makeup of it, you know? Like, because you get caught up in the makeup of it, you might feel like it's an illusion. Like, it'll happen naturally in due time. When the universe sees fit, everything happens. What? on time. You know what I'm saying? Everything that happens, it might not be on your time, but it's on time. Okay, so it's just not time for this love story to take off. But you need to attract it. You got to attract it back into you. You guys are pulling on each other's energy. You're a twin flame. Like, some people don't end up with your twin flames, but people do. Some people do end up with your twin flames. But it'd be a lot of back and forth, coming in and out, coming in and out. We're together, then we're not. We're together, then we're not. But can the love that you have for this person stand the test of time? Or has it stood the test of time? You got to be strong. Because they could be trying to control the narrative, so it can go the way that they want it to go when they do come back around. So they had to walk away so they can get a little bit of control over themselves and how they control over their emotions. They have very strong feelings. The feelings here are very strong. But, you know, it might be communication coming in soon. Somebody might have been dishonest, or somebody walked away because they thought somebody was being dishonest. But there's two sides to every story. Okay? And that's why there's no action going on with this relationship at the moment. But somebody will be shocked. Somebody will be shocked. Just give it some time. Eventually reach out to that person. Maybe by that time, you know, they're in a better headspace, you know. But you definitely, you want to lead with your heart because you're a lover. You definitely want to lead with your heart because you do love this person. But right now, you're just not getting what you want out of this situation. None of you guys are. You're not getting what you want, and the other person isn't either. But you have an inner knowing, a divine intelligence telling you that it has something to do with cause and effect. Okay, so think about something that happened when this person walked away. You know, what was going on around that time? You know, but this person does admire you for they admire you for your selflessness. You know, that's one thing they love about you, because you're not a selfish person. You're a selfless person. You know, and they'll make the conscious decision when they're ready to come back around. And if they don't, you're going to have to just look at letting go. You know, once you let go and let go of the outcome, allow the natural movement of this relationship to flow the way that it's going to flow. You know, reflect. And that's one thing this person like about you too. You're not a judgmental person. You don't judge that person don't judge you. You know, you guys had some things malfunction in your relationship before, and there was no judgment on the table. Each and every time, what did you do? You welcomed that person back with open arms, like nothing ever happened or that person never left. And vice versa, they did the same thing, but they might have been a little bit more discerned. They were a little bit more discerned because he walked away, so he a little bit more discerned. But this person, or you could feel like, man, we were making plans, he's promising me this, promising me that, and them were all false promises. Like, he done got my hopes up high just to turn around and walk away. Had me in my head about this tender cuss relationship, then gonna walk away for real. I'm thinking I'm about to get married to him, have a baby. But yeah, so right now, only thing you can do is focus on your prosperity, focus on your material wealth, focus on you. And what did I just say? That person was using discernment. Now it's time for you to use your discernment. You need to get a clear vision of the situation as a whole. You know, everybody has free will. And they have the right to utilize their free will. You know, like, but that's your twin flame. So it's like, what is my purpose? You know, don't we have some type of twin flame purpose with each other? Aren't we supposed to be together? It's very rare to meet your twin flame, and let alone to be with them and get married to them. Sometimes people want to be with their twin flame, but their twin flame isn't ready to be in a relationship when they are. So sometimes they got to leave and come back around. But you guys are it's gonna have to be some compromises made for this relationship to work if your twin flame comes back around. You know, and by the time it come back around, you'll probably be in a different position. You'll be more abundant. You'll be more put together. And you'll have perseverance. You have been persevered. So maybe that's what your twin flame is waiting for, because they know you have some things to work on. And maybe they are optimistic about coming back around, or optimistic about you coming towards them to come back around. They don't have to always be the one to initiate it. And then once it happens, you know, y'all could definitely celebrate together. But at the moment, that person is holding back. They walked away from the love. They're definitely holding back. And they detached on purpose. They did it with intentions, with the intention to detach, because they looking at the bigger picture. But you just got to be still. Learn how to be still. Be patient. You know, you can't rush love. You know, it takes time for love to grow and build. So think positive. You know, have positive expectations. And as long as you keep positive expectations, that's part of you manifesting. You can manifest this person back into your life. How many times have you manifested this person in your life before? Think about it like that. You guys might have been through y'all ups, y'all downs, but at the end of the day, when y'all came back together, and the love was still the same love. It didn't disappear. If anything, time and space makes the heart grow fonder. So you could have had more love for the person. Okay, so yeah, that's all I got, y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed the reading. Let me pull one more angel card and see what the angels got to say. Okay, so we got angel card number 44. I am supported. It says your angels are encouraging you to continue on your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. So yeah, see, that was a positive card. So yeah, I mean, it's coming, but you just gotta be patient. Work on yourself right now. Focus on you. When you withdraw your energy back from, how many times your twin flame came and left, that's because you withdrew your energy, or they withdrew their energy. Now, if both of y'all withdraw your energy, back from each other, there's no more push and pull. So it's either y'all just gonna dead it and let it ride out, or eventually somebody that gonna be sitting there thinking about you, and they gonna hit you up to see if they can still rekindle. But in the meantime, you're gonna have to work your magic and just manifest, move forward with your life as far as progressing in your life. That way, when your twin flame do come back around, they can see that you wasn't just sitting around moping, waiting on them to come back. All right, that's all I got. Thank you for watching Energy Fix Tarot. I hope you liked it, the read. Thank you, and you guys have a blessed rest of your day.